If you're an adult, by this time in your life, you've likely suffered some form of heartache, whether it be loss of a loved one, a friend, even a job, a beloved animal friend. And you're probably carrying around a whole lot of trauma still that could cause physical problems with your heart around this time or later on in life. This is Colleen Flanagan, the Emotions Whisperer, and I'd like to just share with you some information on how to clear out that heartache really, really quickly. One of the things to consider is that you have a fear that grief and that loss, that it's never going to end. You might also feel betrayed, rejected, abandoned. You might feel very angry at the person or even the animal who left you by dying. I know I sure did when my dad left. I suffered for several years, actually, even when I learned how to do the work on myself and clear it out. But once I did, I was so happy. I could even celebrate that finally he was at peace and out of pain and on the other side. So what I'm going to share with you is how to do this for yourself. So if you can just think right now of one person, animal, or situation in your life that every time you think of it, you still get that little twinge, a little bit of grief or sadness or even anger, any kind of upset, any kind of heartache. And just focus on that for a little bit. I'd like you to take whatever hand you have free. Take a finger, usually the index finger, or you could use a knuckle, and very gently place it under your nose above your upper lip. That's the end point of the governing vessel meridian, just about the most powerful meridian in our bodies. And you're going to be tapping or massaging in that end point area there. And that's going to break up all the energy of the hurtful emotions from this situation. So if you just want to follow along with me, as you tap or massage under your nose, I now release all my feelings of grief and loss, anger, rage, bitterness, disgust, frustration, sadness, sorrow at this loss that I remember. I remember how traumatic it was, but it's time for me to let go of all that trauma, especially if this is about the death of a loved one, animal or human. I know that they don't want me to suffer. They don't want me to be sad anymore, so I feel free to let this go. I'm also releasing any feelings I have, especially from that time period, like my life had spiraled out of control and there was nothing I could do to feel good again. I release my fears about suffering from grief and loss again. And I allow this beautiful healing energy now to come in through the top of my head and just flood through my body, especially in my heart area, just healing my heart, my emotions, and in turn that heals my body. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I feel safe to open up my heart to love again, to bring another beautiful person or animal friend into my life when I feel appropriate. And I release now any fears that if I heal from this heartache, that there's going to be another one coming, so it's really not good to open my heart to love again. I let go of that fear now. It is safe to open up my heart to love, and I choose to do so now. And as I do this, I feel lighter, more energized, more joyful, and am able even more than ever to love others. So be it. So take a nice deep breath in and out. And you can just replay this clearing whenever you feel the need to. Again, this is Colleen Flanagan, the Emotions Whisperer. Thank you so much for listening today. I wish you tremendous success in all your healing endeavors. Bye for now.